Wow, I had way more whiskey than Mountain Dew. All right.
I'm going to make my joke after we're done here. To the bond.
To the bond. To season 2.
To season 2.
Well, that's stupid.
Because it's actually incredibly painfully drinkable.
The whiskey's gone.
That's why I was like, I need to try this because I guarantee it's going to be a problem. This is going to be my Renfest blackout drink.
The whiskey's gone. Welcome back. It's been a while. It's been a while.
It's been a bit.
Yeah.
But now we're back to it. We're back to Bottle Bond.
Well. I'm so excited.
It's good to be back.
Dude, it has been
a pile of life.
It has been a pile of life.
Other things that come in piles, yes.
Yep, the world keeps spinning no matter how much I want it to just stop for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we're back.
We're back. We have be back our things.
We have our back, and we have back to season 2.
Yeah.
We had a lovely season 1. We figuring this whole thing out.
We're definitely not going to retcon this whole thing.
No, not at all. We're not going to pretend like none of that happened. Yeah.
We had ups and downs, mostly sideways for a bit, but we're back to it. Yes. And there's been, we're actually going to have a huge pile up. This is, I think, we have enough of a backlog of content that we had made. So we're going to play catch up for a little bit. So I think this is actually being filmed before the season break. Video is going to be posted.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a weird, juggle there, but this should hopefully get us right back on track, and we should be able to go back to releasing every 2 weeks. We're going to try to get back on the same pattern that we've been talking, and the idea is we're going to try to interleave. So we're going to have 1 week where it's maybe a bottle crack or 2. Those will be a couple smaller episodes that maybe we'll release 2 or 3 side by side or something to that effect. But we're going to have a week of the history and the stories and the craziness, and then a week off, and then a week of bottle cracks because we have a gigantic backlog of stuff to go through on bottle cracks.
We have so much whiskey to try, and that's not all either. This season we're gonna get more mobile. Yep. We're gonna start going to distilleries. We're gonna start going to events and tours.
Well, to be fair, we're gonna film being there.
Yes,
I've actually had that's part of why I've been crazy is I've gone to 2 or 3 local releases.
Yeah.
A local distillery that we all love is still Austin, but they have a lot of these things where you have to be there in person.
Yeah.
And the line starts at yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And they have 2/3 of a barrel.
Yep.
Right. So people will go, but it's great because it's a big social fun thing.
Oh yeah.
But and nukes my whole weekend because I'm old. So
yeah, man, and we've had some great, awesome experiences with the Still Austin releases, meeting some great people in the lines and all that.
Yep.
And I'm really looking forward to some of the really cool content we're going to bring out to our listeners and our watchers and viewers this season.
I look forward to having readers too. That'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I heard that one coming out of you, and I was like, I like readers.
Sure. Someone will have to write something, but they can read it. Why not?
We were talking about earlier AI transcription. No big deal.
Yeah, that'll be great. What was a synergy? No, I don't even know. But I'm gonna have a pour. So one of the things we're gonna talk about today is we've got a new addition to the show, and we really care about this person. They are just the most interesting and exciting thing to add to the show.
The joke would have worked better if you pulled the thing in after. I'm just gonna say that.
You're not wrong,
but you are working on being a dad, and dad jokes are the thing, and so there you go. But wait, the stopper is important to the story.
Oh, okay, sorry.
It is an infinity bottle.
Yeah, it is.
Or if you like the fancy version, it's also an infinity bottle. But it's great because it also, this is some random Amazon thing I found.
Yeah.
I bought this as I'll tell the story backwards here. It has cool labels to track what goes in your infinity bottle. For those of us who have done these ever, it's good to track them before you drink from the infinity bottle, not after. But it's neat. It also actually, I didn't show you this part. It actually has hash marks for measuring how much you've added to it as well.
Oh, heck yeah.
And that for some people who are nerdier me, they like to track things like the ABV in the bottle, which you can actually divine with magic called mathematics, where you work out the average proof based on the thing you put in and how much volume you put in, and you can actually figure out, literally, you can technically figure out the exact ABV of your infinity bottle if you want to.
I really want to get a graduated cylinder so that I can get down to the milliliter, how much I'm adding of each of the various things that I add to the bottle. And then I could get an accurate measurement of how much I'm drinking so that I could keep a relatively accurate representation of what's in that bottle over a long period of time. Oh, my nerd's showing up.
You're going to be like, I abuse my liver this much. So I actually have a thing called a pipetter, which I had originally bought for, I don't remember why, to be honest. I think I'd done it because I didn't understand how the samples culture worked, and like everybody just buys pre-sized things that are exactly the right size already.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I got to figure out how to get this and do the thing. I think it was one of those, like, I a lot of times I'll learn things sideways.
Sure.
Like I'll come in from the middle of a topic, I'll be like over here and then back there and over here, and like I'll eventually be very good at it. But like for a long time, I look like I have brain damage because I'm like, people are like, "What are you doing, dude?"
And you're like, "I'm using the pipetter."
Yeah. So I told you I would tell the story backwards. Part of this was we have had already some actually great stuff on the show.
Yeah.
Some of those days when we've had great things on the show, we really enjoyed it. And sometimes we realized this is the only bottle we'll ever have of this.
Yeah.
So maybe we should enjoy it more when we remember it and less right now.
Yep.
So that turned into a, what if I had a receptacle capable of holding a bunch of the stuff that is great to drink, but nothing of note, right?
Yeah.
It's just fine. It's great for mixing. You don't care what it is. It makes you happy.
Yeah. And so we're talking about Wild Turkey 101.
Yes.
We're talking about Russell's Reserve. We're talking about...
Depends on which one, actually. Some of those are fire.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about like some of like...
But it's this one, for example, right? This is Ezra Brooks, Treaty Oak, Wild Turkey, and Wild Turkey 101, and Heaven Hill, Bottle and Bond.
Oh, hell yeah.
So it's like a weird mix, mostly Wild Turkey, but like a whole bunch of different stuff.
Yeah.
But the idea was like I have several bottles that are like, they're not the dregs, but they're pretty low.
Yeah.
I'm not going to put them on display somewhere because it's pretty close to empty. I'm not going to put it like away because I want to get rid of it, right? So like, hey, wait a minute, I just put it all in here. And also, this is, you know, the averaged cost of this bottle is like $40 instead of more. Yeah. Because like if we're going to do this weekly or bi-weekly or whatever, right, that adds up crazy fast.
You know, that's a really good point. I should go. So I recently had to move my entire whiskey collection to storage. Mm-hmm. I've only got like 6, maybe 10 bottles out that aren't in just my general liquor stuff. Because, like you were saying, I adopted a teenage girl, and as wonderful as teenagers are, their presence around alcohol isn't a famously known safe situation. So. Mm-hmm. Whiskey went into storage. But I noticed as I was going through, I've got a bunch of them that they're not dregs, but they're well below the quarter bottle mark. And it may be time for me to just infinity bottle those things.
Well, if they're not ones you're saving because somebody needs to try this bottle. Yeah. Right.
I do that a lot with like Bren and like some of the like really unique whiskeys out there.
Well, like, so for example, I'll say honestly, I used to really love Treaty Oak Ghost Hill.
Yeah.
And then
I can't blame you.
Well, and then it got weird, and they've had, I haven't looked into it, but they've had varying amounts of financial issues in the recent history, and I think they've like relaunched the distillery and a whole bunch of other stuff. Because like the place they had is awesome, but it's like 45 minutes from nowhere. Like if you've been to, we talked about going to the Bastard's Ball, it's roughly in that area, right? And so like, if you're like, I'd love to go out to this place and have a great day. Well, you need to like decide on paying your mortgage or your Uber to get out there because it's not close to town, right? And if you drive, then you can't really have a great day hanging out drinking all day because it's no way you're going to drive home safe, and there's no way you're going to leave your car there because it's crazy far away. But they at one point they used to have farmers markets, and they had like distillery tours, and they had like a tasting house and like this crazy awesome venue. And they had this huge barbecue restaurant place. But like, I can't go make a day of it because it's there's it's just the one thing, and it's
Yeah.
so it was just a hard thing for a lot of people to get out there and spend time out there. So
Yeah, makes complete sense.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of things that are things for people,
yes,
I want to talk about something that we've hinted at for a long time that I keep bringing up. It's one of my favorite factoids in the world. We're going to talk about Mountain Dew.
yeah,
So, Mountain Dew. Everybody knows do the Dew. Right, got your code red. Gonna play some World of Warcraft, maybe a little bit of Call of Duty.
Yep.
Mountain Dew and Funyuns.
Yep.
Mountain Dew started as a whiskey mixer.
Yeah. Did you know this, or did we stumble across it? I can't remember.
So I had found this out years back. I don't remember. I think when I first got into whiskey, or a little bit thereafter, because I had always I love Irish drinking music and Irish drinking songs since I was. Yeah,
I have been to Ren Fair with you. Yes.
Yeah, I used to walk through Walmart screaming moonshiner at the top of my lungs because I was just that kind of college kid.
Yep.
But so I always thought it was interesting that it was called the Mountain Dew, because Mountain Dew in Irish, a lot of Irish and Celtic music is referencing whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my first hint at this.
Technically, it's homemade whiskey, right?
Yeah, moonshine.
Yeah.
Mountain Dew is a term. It's a southern term for moonshine, which I should actually explain. There's a little bit of a crossover here between Irish drinking songs and the southern drinking songs of America, and some of that sort of stuff. Like I've been a moonshiner and all that sort of like we got some crossover. That's not what I'm talking about, but. It was really fascinating because it was kind of like my first instance into that connection, and then later I found out that they are like originally in the 1940s, a couple of Hartmans came up with Mountain Dew because they didn't feel like Tennessee had a good soda to do any mixing with.
Yeah,
they were like, hey, there's nothing around here that's any good for mixing whiskey. Mountain Dew it is.
There's a couple of versions of the story I read, right? One of them was like I thought it was a great idea, but one of them I think they had actually moved, and I think there was a local option where they moved from. I think it moved from like Pennsylvania or somewhere like on the coast or something. I don't remember the exact story, but I remember reading a snippet about it.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I was like, "Hey, this is so cool! We should do a thing about it." And you're like, "Yeah, I know."
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. It's downtrodden because I thought I brought in something great, and you're like, yeah, of course.
Yeah, it is cool though. You're not wrong.
I know, but I was like, I found a cool factoid you didn't know. Oh, you did know, okay.
And in this time period, you got to keep in mind, like they were like the fact that they were bringing forth a flavored beverage, like that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Like, that's a huge, and not just a flavored beverage, but like a refreshing, citrusy, lemony drink that is designed to go with your moonshine.
Yeah.
Like, and not just, and keep in mind, moonshine, that's gut rot. Like, that's straight out the still.
Well,
you can have good moonshine, but most moonshine is not what I would call, 8 years in an oak barrel.
Well, but the time period this happened in was
the 1940s is when they brought it out. Right. And then it was the 1960s when PepsiCo took it, and then they turned it into like an actual, like, everyday house beverage.
Yeah.
And as a part of that, there was a bit of a crossover around in the 60s where it was both its traditional mixer and this like house beverage as they were switching the branding up from being about whiskey, which is why you don't even know about it now because they decided to.
I would almost argue that we could say that you could, depending on how you feel about moonshine or about Mountain Dew, I would say you could probably almost argue that Prohibition is responsible for Mountain Dew in some ways. Because if you think about it, if you do the math on some of that time period, right?
Yeah, 1940s, 1942.
We just developed the criteria for safe aged spirits. And then we made them illegal for a period of time.
Yep.
After which we came out of that window.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to now start over with aging spirits to make them not taste like gym socks. Yeah. And so like I would almost argue there's like a weird
That's a
Freakonomics thing in here where you're like,
That's a really good connection. I
Right?
wonder if there's any truth to that.
Well, because like how much of this was like, I need to mix this with something. Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh my
Let
God.
me make a beverage that's more overpowering than 90% alcohol.
They just reopened the distilleries. We can finally buy liquor again.
Yeah.
We don't have any aged whiskey.
Yeah.
There's none of it left. It's
Yeah.
all gone from prohibition. We're
Yeah.
drinking gut rot. We
'Cause
gotta
everybody- to
mix it. We gotta cut it.
To be clear, everybody definitely followed the law and there was no stockpiling or secret manufacture. So
Yeah. Nobody
Clearly-
ever drank anything during prohibition that wasn't
Yeah.
water.
So clearly, you could not obtain anything bottled in bond until no less than 4.5-ish years post prohibition,
Yeah.
because that would require distillation time and fermentation time and everything else in there as well.
And then
I'm
the
just
aging
saying,
and all that. And
yeah. And production and distribution, yeah. So 4.5-5 years minimum.
yeah, and we're talking
Wink.
and we're talking about the 40s. It's not like they had clean rooms,
Yeah.
right? Like we can really affect what kind of stuff is involved in a
Yeah.
yeast batch here because of the modern scientific day, but they didn't have that in the
Yeah.
40s.
They didn't have enough hipsters to maintain the
They
yeast
maintained the
mix for
sourdough
yeah,
culture.
yeah. Your sour mash, you definitely died because you lacked enough people with skinny jeans.
That's what happened. But I gotta say, you know, Franklin's sourdough mash did an excellent job bringing up a nice scotch for us, y'all.
So, these two topics go great together, right?
Yeah.
Because we have whiskey that we like and it tastes just fine. It's nothing crazy.
I thought I had
Your
mine.
ice.
I thought I had
your ice. No. We have two coolers.
Oh, we have two.
Excuse us while we reach off scene. We don't have any PAs.
Sorry, this is season 2. Our budget increased. We now have 2 coolers on set.
However, we still have right-sized Mountain Dew. When I want to feel like Andre the Giant, I get these mini cans.
What?
Have you ever seen Andre the Giant with a beer can in his hand?
Yeah, it's amazing. So I gotta ask though, like, why the fuck are they so small?
For people.
They're the same price as a 12-ounce can.
Yes, I'm sorry. Do you know, are you familiar with this term marketing?
Yeah, I know.
Profit optimization?
All right, so do you know what the appropriate mix is here?
AI does.
Oh, let's hear it. All right, come on. You're using what one? Oh, no, nobody's paid for
They
the
don't need free
advertisement.
anything.
No.
The
All right.
recommended ratio for mixing whiskey with Mountain Dew is 1.5 to 2 ounces of whiskey to 4 to 6 ounces of Mountain Dew over ice,
All right.
which is what your cooler is for.
You want me to give you ice?
There's a bag in there, so don't get your filthy mitts on
I
it.
shouldn't schnoz it.
I think that is about.
Oh wow! Like that's some
Yeah.
that's some
Planned ahead.
That's some square fucking ice.
I planned ahead.
That's a cue.
Oh,
Holy shit!
take that, evildoer. That was a horrible pun, and I didn't mean it, but it worked out great.
I loved every
Evil
second of it.
doer.
Oh, like Dewar's whiskey.
No, like doer. Like Mountain.
Oh, like Mountain Dew.
I'm gonna
You
take
gotta
a.
admit the Dewar's was pretty good though too.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a chance joke from a previous episode and talk about it. Jokes are best when you have to explain them.
It is true. Is it a problem that my
You put it in sideways.
did I really?
They're like weirdly shaped. They're I didn't quite make them right.
What
But
the fuck?
boom.
I swear I'm
Just remember, you gotta
Ooh.
min max the algorithm here and not f bomb too hard too much.
Hey, yep. I promise.
I love you.
I promise. I have figured that. Wow, that I had way more whiskey than Mountain Dew. All right,
All right, I'm gonna make my joke after we're done here. To
Then I'm gonna-
Bond
to the Bond, to season 2.
to season 2.
Well, that's fucking stupid.
Because it's actually incredibly painfully drinkable.
The whiskey's gone.
That's why I was like, I need to try this because I guarantee it's going to be a problem. This is going to be my Renfest blackout drink.
The whiskey's gone. Okay, listeners, sorry. I've never done this. I haven't actually tried it. I just used the factoid a lot. It's gone.
It is. It's really and this is
This is a mix. Like
this
you
is
taste that.
no, but this whiskey by volume is going to be over I want to say it's over 85 or 90 proof minimum.
Okay.
It's not going to be like, I think the strongest one in here, I think, is 101, Wild Turkey 101.
Yeah.
But still, like, it's not like 60, it's not a liqueur strength, right? It's not a 60-ish%, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, like, just to show you how overpowering this is, my ratio here is pretty close to 1-to-1 almost. And,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna really be able to handle this for too long, because this is like a before and after coloring profile also.
This is also a before and after drinking profile. This drunk, now that drunk.
Oh no, I was saying my pee looks this color after drinking. Was the point.
I'm drinking yellow
this
liquid
is that.
here,
This
sir.
is that. That's why I said I was going to say it after we had some. Then it's too late.
After it's already in my mouth.
No, but yeah. So it's a different podcast. So,
sorry.
but yeah, this is like this is a fierce yellow. Is all I'm going to say.
It is, but I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so as the resident whiskey aficionado, connoisseur, I gotta say this tastes fucking delicious. Like the whiskey disappeared. Okay,
I like how French or Italian became.
Thanks. This. So this whiskey became pretty intense, right? Like it's Wild Turkey 101.
It definitely tastes like whiskey.
Yeah, it's whiskey.
But it's highly drinkable.
Yeah, but for people who drink whiskey.
Yeah, but you're not going to be like, oh, what is
my
this?
wife
is this a strong tea?
No, my wife would taste this and spit it out and yell at me, right? Like she'd be like, God, you knew I was going to hate that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not Lafroig, it's not Lagavulin, but it is whiskey.
Yeah. So
when we added and like, I have this much of it left. Like, I've only used half of the mini can.
Yeah. Yeah. The recommended is, the math on that is what? 2-to-1, 3-to-1, roughly.
6 ounces. So the whole can, right?
7.5 ounces in this, right? And it says 4 to 6 ounces.
Yeah.
So, or 1.5 to 2 ounces.
So almost the whole can for one shot.
So it's
you would taste no whiskey.
Yeah. The ratio is like roughly 2-to-1 or 3-to-1.
All right. We need another glass. We've got to do it. We've got to do the exact ratio.
Oh, I was like, the what?
Yeah.
Do you want me to go get like a measuring glass? No, don't pour the water back into the water. Oh my God, man.
No, just another water glass.
I know you're drinking the thing that masks your moonshine flavors, but like.
Do we have one more can?
Well, I've got. Yeah, we could just eyeball it. That's fine.
So that was about that much. Yeah, that's about 6 ounces.
So then, here.
That's about 6 ounces.
Correct ratio.
Yep.
We're not going to be able to do the over ice part.
I got some ice over here.
Yeah, but it won't fit.
Yeah, it's true. Okay. Oh. That looks right. See, that looks right.
Call it that good.
See, that, like, the color on that looks like a mixed drink now.
Yeah.
That now looks like a colored mixed drink, like something you would get at a bar. I'm just
it must be a headspace thing. I just look at that and go, that looks like a week at Burning Man.
Try that. That's weird.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
That is stronger than that.
This has no ice water in it.
So it's not cutting it.
Yeah, like I think the shift in color, like for context, right? Everything here, while things were in coolers, I have ice packs because I didn't want to make a mess with water everywhere.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And so these have melted ice residuals because the Mountain Dew was cool but not cold, and this is room temperature, which with the AC off becomes Texas cool, which is not cool by any standard. Yeah. So,
well, I think I'm prepared to give it the Bottle Bond review. Are you ready? So the question is, we've got Mountain Dew.
Yeah,
we've added the whiskey.
Do you? Oh, that's what I was gonna say. We've developed a rating schedule for. Mm-hmm. Bottles.
Yes, we did.
Not for cocktails.
Oh, you know what? That's a really good point.
Do we want to use the same schedule?
I don't think we can.
I don't think we can answer it today. Yeah, well, I don't think we can answer it today. But I think this is a food for thought thing.
I think you're right. I don't think we can do it the same. It will have to be different because we rate bottles based on difficulty for people to appreciate.
Yeah.
And so
The entire point of a cocktail is to
appreciate it immediately.
Yeah, there should be reduced effort of appreciation. So
Yes.
it'll be more about like complexity or like
100%.
ingredient selection.
Unless your cocktail is based on like you're doing THC cocktails, right? And so it's the blend of strawberry.
Also different podcast.
But it's a cocktail, right? Like, and so like in that instance, yes, the flavor is important, but there's also the flavor and the blend of the multiple and how they blend together.
Yep.
Whereas with alcohol, it's all about flavor first.
Yep.
I want the first sip of that thing I don't want to taste alcohol at all, or I want to taste it really strong.
Yeah.
And this is amazing because it completely disappears inside that Mountain Dew. And what can I say? Who doesn't want to have a whole bunch of alcohol running through their system so that they can make all kinds of fun choices and all the energy that Mountain Dew provides to have the energy to do it?
You've said many things that have made me think this suddenly. I would argue we need like a weird, crazy, overly complicated matrix of criteria to rate cocktails, right? Because you're like, oh, good by volume, right? Like, is this good? Is this good to put in bucket form for parties?
That's a good question because there are definitely some that are not good in mass, but are very good only as a shot.
And some of them are going to matter about like, is this approachable by non-drinkers? Like somebody who wants to have a drink but doesn't want to taste alcohol, like I would say that there's criteria around how important is the quality of ingredients, right? So, for example, paper planes we talked about.
Yeah.
I would argue
has to be the thing. Yeah.
Well, for example, like I've tried several types of Amaro, and the drink was designed with Amaro Nonino, and it's way less appealing with non-Amaro Nonino.
Yeah.
Because it's a specific flavor profile.
Yeah.
However, sorry.
I like
verbal take from a friend.
I like the comma.
I would say that there's actually the quality of the bourbon doesn't matter as much as the specific attributes of the bourbon that you use in it.
Yeah.
Like you don't want something too sweet. You don't want something too musky. No, for the paper plane. For the paper, right? So like in a paper plane, it's only 4 ingredients. Simplicity of recipe is another one, right?
Yeah.
Like freshness of ingredients, right? So I did fresh squeezed lemon juice, but you can also buy bottled lemon juice or whatever, right? Like, so I'd say there's
some accuracy to that. Even our Mountain Dew today, I think would be amazing with a bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
I do not think it would be good with a smoky Scotch.
I don't think it would even be good with a rye, honestly.
I think a rye might be okay.
I think a rye would be a very different drink.
Oh, very different. I think it would cut the burn of a rye enough to make it more approachable.
Yeah.
I don't know that it would make it taste good, but it would at least make it approachable.
But I would say that this is still in class with a bourbon-based drink. Mm-hmm. Like if we add bourbon to this, you're like, oh, it's a bourbon drink.
Yeah.
If you added rye to this, I don't think you'd be like, oh, it's a rye drink.
No, that's true. Yeah.
I think it would be, you're like, oh, it's a bourbon. Because I think this is so overpoweringly sweet.
Yeah.
That like it would nuke all the burn and it would round out all of the harsh edges and make it super sweet. And you assume, like, not that that's a big travel, but still.
I'm not trying to be the guy that does the thing and does this, but honestly, if you want to have a party drink, this is your fucking party drink.
It's pretty up there. Yeah. I would say
a bottle of Mountain Dew, put 2 shots of whiskey in it, and you're going to have a party.
I would say that cutting it even further with like a lemon or lime soda water would make it a great poolside drink.
Ooh, 1 part Mountain Dew, half part like lemon lime.
Yeah, like if you added like I would say like I want to actually mess with this. So we're talking about doing a pool day soon.
Yeah,
I might want to make this and add fresh lemon juice.
Yeah,
and add soda water.
Ooh.
Because one of the things I've been looking for is I want a drink that I can sit and play games for like 6 or 8 hours.
Yeah.
And I would like to be able to consume a beverage the whole time without being like 3 hours in being like, like,
but I also want to hit the end of that and not have my mouth feel like it was lined with asphalt.
Right. Or like, oh man,
my acid.
I didn't
reflux is
remember
so
eating
bad,
Play-Doh.
yeah.
Like what the hell? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Something that's going to keep me at a nice buzz the whole time,
Yeah.
hanging out, enjoying
Yeah.
people. I think I want to try this with a little bit of Fresca.
Yeah, actually, another great one, right?
Yeah.
I think the things that are more subtle and rounded will be good things to like add to this. So there's a drink I learned once upon a time. Went to Hong Kong with a friend. It was we were there with we met up with one of their friends, and it was like an investment banker guy, right? So way out of my league. Dude lives in Hong Kong, like high roller to boot, right? Like, and this is way back when I worked in like, I think I was still working in academic computing, so I was making like tens of dollars. And this guy takes us to like all around town. He totally shows us the like how to be a baller in Hong Kong.
Nice.
And then we like go to this place and we get in an elevator. And I was like, this looks like an apartment building. Turns out other countries have different like layouts for stuff. For example, Hong Kong has a lot of high-rise lifestyles. So not everything is at ground floor. Some things are random other places. Sometimes you need to know how to find it. So this was, I don't think it was even marked on the board, but he knew where it was. We get out, it's a bar. Like a real bar. Like, think of it like, if you've been to like K-Town somewhere where it's like flashing lights and like, you know, like crazy, like, you know, there's like, it's not all karaoke, but it's like flashing lights and like music everywhere. And like it looks like a rave sort of, right? It's like a ravey type bar. On like the 18th floor of a high rise in Hong Kong. Unmarked, like he like pushed a button, no sign on it. Like, okay. We walk out.
Lots of people?
Like 20, 30. But the owner comes and joins us and meets us and greets us. And was like, well, not an experience I'm used to. Cool. And
yeah,
then
no kidding.
He brings over a pitcher. And it's a pitcher of whiskey and green tea.
Oh, that sounds good.
And the ratio is like half and half.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like, oh, okay. So the three of us drank the whole pitcher. And one of the people with us was a smaller woman, so like she didn't drink much of it. But all of us definitely felt it. And at some point, he hardcore Irish goodbyed. And we're like,
what a dick.
We're like, I'm in a country where I don't even read the alphabet. Never mind speak the language. This was before Uber and Lyft were a thing. And we're like, huh. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with Hong Kong. It's not a flat city. There's like a bay with islands and like other coasts and stuff. So like some of the stuff you get to by taxi and some of the stuff you get to by train and some of the stuff you can get to by boat.
Oh.
And so like
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so if you the whole city is like laid out across like a bay area because it's a massive port. Part of what makes it so critical is it's a huge, one of the largest ports in the world.
Yeah, that's my understanding.
Yeah, so like when you like if you have you ever been to like one of the large port cities in the US?
I've been to Houston, but I've never been to the port there.
Yeah, so like
I've been to Los Angeles, but I've never been to the port there.
The train goes from the airport to town, and it's like an hour train ride.
Okay.
And like 45 minutes of that is going by shipping containers, stacked 35 high.
Jeez.
Yeah. So to give you some scale, right? Like it's wild, right? It's also 20 years ago, so maybe my memory's shot.
Yeah, it's probably 70 high now.
Actually, it might be. Yeah, this was like 2003, I think.
It's supposed to be 35 high and 2 deep. That would make more sense.
No, each stack was 35 tall.
Yeah, so just 2 stacks now.
Oh, no, this is 45 minutes of stacks.
Yeah, so just 2 lines.
No, like 50 or 100 deep.
Jesus.
It was nuts.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
Okay, we've tangented.
So anyway, like,
yeah,
I'm in this high rise with the person I was dating at the time. We're both super lost. Neither one of us have ever been here. I think it was actually my first trip to Asia in any fashion. And I was like, okay, Gotta get home. Where are we? I do have no recollection of how we got home. We definitely got back.
I mean, you're here.
Yeah. And like the dude sent us a note the next day. He's like, hey, hope you guys had a good time. Sorry, I just wasn't feeling good. Like, and by feeling good, I mean, where are we? He's like, he had clearly like lost the whole evening. And it was just it was wild, right?
Yeah, he lost the plot.
Yeah, exactly, right. And it was just one of those like, oh, so
man, you had to get him to the Greek night.
Yeah, 100%, right? There's like a lot. It was very reminiscent of like Hangover, right? Like, why do you have a face tattoo? Like there's that whole evening was like that, right? I vaguely remember we went to a bar that was an ice bar, and it was Russian themed, so everything was in Cyrillic. But you had to like wear like parkas to go into the bar because it was like 38 degrees below zero Celsius
in the bar.
I was like, okay, and there's like ice luches and just it was a wild place. Right? So Hong Kong, I'll just say, is one of my favorite cities. So
on that note,
sorry, me and my drinking problem. So
on that note, here's to you.
Here's to you, buddy.
To the
here's
bond.
The bond.
Fuck, it's good to be back.